Well, does the background look familiar? I am back in Big Bend. I left New Mexico late yesterday, went and had lunch with Jack in Carlsbad. Great little Mexican restaurant, I forgot the name. Anyways, I didn't get here till late last night, and I'm at Yedra 2, where I camped here. I was probably here, a month or so ago, it seems like. So, the plan today, it is Christmas Eve. Happy holidays, everyone. And I'm just going to go, I have reserved a site for the 26th, 27th. Leave here on the 28th. And that's a really nice site. And of course, we were there last time too. But I'm going to go explore a little bit down this trail. I see some big cottonwoods, which I'm assuming there's some kind of water source or something down there or something. So I'm going to go check that out. But before I do that, I'm just chilling out here this morning, enjoying this nice, unseasonably warm air here. I mean, this is too heavy. I'm hot in this. I'm about to take it off. And have a little breakfast, go check out this trail, and then I got to make some reservations for another place or I'm not going to have a place to camp. So we'll catch up with you guys in a bit. So I'm going to pack up, and then I'm going to head down here to check out these cottonwoods. And then I'm going over to our next campsite today, which is Los Burros 2. Well, I think I picked a good one. This is a pretty cool site. No matter how much research you do, satellites and 2D imagery can only, even when they stay tilted in 3D, yes, you get a sense, but obviously nothing like reality. But take a look around. I mean, I'm up against these beautiful cliffs. I mean, killer. If you like this kind of stuff. If you don't, then you don't. And then it just opens up into these beautiful mountains out here. Look at this. I'm gonna have a sunset right over there. There's an old, it's an old corral right here. Holding pen of some sort. I don't know what for. Wow. Very cool. Now this is Los Burros 2. 1 didn't look good at all. 3 is supposed to be really cool, but it was not available. All right, long day for me. I mean, I know you're not feeling sorry for me. I totally chilled this morning. Did a little, I say computer work. It wasn't work. I was looking for reservations out here. You would call that work? Okay. Okay, sandwich time. I'm semi set up, but good enough to make me a nice turkey sandwich, some chips. Probably should have an apple instead of chips. A little iced tea. Oh, feels good to sit down. And I got probably, I don't know, 2 hours before sunset. We got these wispy clouds. We'll probably do some time lapse. I think we're gonna have some good photography, video stuff at sunset. Not even talking about the sky, but just the rocks and stuff, and tomorrow morning too. Bon appetit. Well, good morning and Merry Christmas. I have spent this morning a little bit online sending out Merry Christmases. Of course, everybody, I'm here in Big Bend. It is fantastic. I mean, the weather, I think it got down to 52 this morning, and I slept. As you guys know, I'm a wuss, and I did use the diesel heater, but I left all the windows open, and it was just a perfect balance of, it made a perfect temperature in the tent. So, I spent this morning doing a little AI to make my campsite look more Christmassy. So I added some lights to the tent, as you can see here. And I'm just going to hang out here. I'm getting ready to make some breakfast, and today I'm headed to Fresno Canyon, which is a great canyon. Hopefully I can shoot more of that today. We'll see how excited, how motivated I feel to getting out of the car and setting up cameras on the road. All right, so I wanted to save you from the pain of watching me cook, but just your basic sausage toast and some over easy eggs, but I'll leave it at that. Catch up with you guys later. Man, that's good. All right, we are all packed up. Great breakfast. Pack up for me is always a little frustrating. All these little tedious things. I have it down a lot better than I used to. But man, I just admire you guys that have, you know, open the back and bloop, 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 and put up a chair and there's your camp. Pop up your tent, boom. And I know it's not that simple, but it's a hell of a lot simpler to me. I'm probably, at best, when I decide to go, 45 minutes of packing. And if I can just consistently go and everything goes, I can do it in 45, but sometimes it might take me an hour. But I like, when it's set up, I like it. So, I don't know. I wish, you know, you could do that. But then, what's the fun in that? All right, let's get out of here. All right, so we are moving and on the road. This is obviously the same road I came in on. There is no loop here. Unfortunately, it wasn't. That's not the case. Wish there was. I hate backtracking. But I'm gonna head to the ranger station, get some water, and then next time you see me, it'll be after the ranger station. I think that's about an hour and a half away. Okay, well, that didn't take me long as I thought it was going to take, hour and a half, and that's with stopping and taking pictures. Not that I took a lot, but you know. So I never thought I would be in my home state on Christmas and it be almost 80 degrees. I don't know what the actual temperature is, but I guarantee it's 77 and 80, somewhere in there. In the sun, probably hotter. And it's very, very light breeze. Great. My last trip, or just a few days ago, we're on the cliff, which was beautiful, beautiful, overlooking the Guadalupe Mountains. And it was not terrible, but it wasn't this calm. And then that night it got windy, which wasn't bad because we were already in our tents. But man, this place, just take a look around. I mean, look at this. If you like this kind of stuff, maybe you don't. If you do, it's great. And this was pretty easy to get to, actually. And fun. You got to drive in a wash. I don't know too many state parks you get to drive in a wash. Nice, wide, smooth, tiny gravel wash. It was really cool. Anyways, I forgot about this, or I would have brought some Christmas lights. So anyways, Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Probably not going to do anything before New Year. And let's get set up. And I'm looking forward to just kind of chilling here. 2 o'clock. I'm here at camp by 2 o'clock. That means I've got 4 hours till sunset. I love that. I know that's real early for you, some of you guys. I'm more camper turned overlander than someone who started off wanting to overland, as you can tell from all the crap I bring. All right, let's get set up. All right, so that is the setup. Actually, that wasn't too bad for me. For you guys, you're probably like, Jesus Christ, you got a lot of stuff. But, you know, to each his own. Cheers. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And may you have a prosperous 26. Hopefully we start swinging back the other way from all that chaos from the last 4 years, 20 to 24 crap. But sorry, didn't want to bring that up. But anyways, when a new year makes you just think of that kind of stuff. So this is it. I get to rest from now until, well, it's 3 o'clock. Sunset's at 6-ish. It's gonna set earlier for me because of these mountains. Wow. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you're enjoying this. I'm trying to really up the game here, but I don't know if I'm achieving it or not, but we'll see. And of course, this, you know, you learn as you go. I think that's about all I got. I don't have any deep thoughts right now. It's so quiet. So the trail getting in here, let me show you where I am. Obviously, Big Bend Ranch State Park. It's a mouthful. Big Bend Ranch State Park. And this area over here, if you're coming to this park, is gorgeous. This area where I am now, this is, they call this the canyon. And yes, you do come down and you're down in this wash. And it is a canyon. But don't think the rest of the park is up on some mesa up here. That's not really how it is. It's kind of hard to describe. But you saw where I was in the campsite before this, which I absolutely loved. I will definitely go back. I'd like to check out. I was going to this morning, go drive down the road and check out the other campsite down the road, which was, I was in Los Burros 2. That's Los Burros 3, which I think has a little bit better view. It depends on what you want. But where I was, absolutely loved. I would go back there. It's up there for me, at least in this part. So where I was, what I was getting at is Los Burros 2 is kind of, you have the view, but then you kind of have these mountains around. You have this protection around you as well. So in my opinion, it's a balance, a good balance between the two. So that's further west of here. I went further east in the park, so I'm east of the ranger station on the main road coming in, which is where this canyon. And down here there is this site, Fresno Canyon. Then there's Rincon 1 and 2. And I think that's the only 3 down here. Which, when you think about it, you don't have a neighbor. You're miles apart. Well, I say miles apart. Rincon is probably maybe a mile this way. And that, I would take that over this, although this has very similar views. But that's just like, if you see this ridge right here that I'm on, it's like up on the ridge, which you're like, big deal. But it's just enough to where you get, like I'm sitting here, I can't see the mountains over there because of this ridge. I can see these that are right in front of me, and I can see these behind me. But that one gives you more of a kind of 180, maybe not quite 270, but definitely a 180 view. Oh, that's good. You know, when it's warm out and stuff, that first beer, nothing better, nothing better. Even better than a first cup of coffee in the morning, which I don't drink coffee, but based on how much coffee footage I see in these videos, it's got to be good. I just don't drink it. All right, I'm going to end here, put on some music, finish this beer, and just stare into the nothingness. I mean, those mountains right there are so cool. This whole range is like that. It's just been pushed up. So this is looking all around the campsite. It's the best way I know to show you where I am. I know the big pan is boring, but Guale 2. Man, do I know where it is from here? I don't think I do. It's over here somewhere. I know that this is the wash right here. And it's down, I think about I know I'm in shadow or silhouette, but I'm sure you'd rather see that than this. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise going on right now. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here in front of the camera because I want to shoot some B-roll and stuff around here. But man, gorgeous morning, great night. So quiet out here. It's just, I just love it. And the next place we're going to today is going to be just as beautiful, if not more. And I'm looking forward to that. But I'm going to chill here for a little bit this morning. Enjoy this sunrise. right, so we are now leaving Fresno Canyon, headed to Fresno Vista. And you know, the same road we came in on, unless I see something really different, and I know you could see something different every time. I'm debating on whether I should go get some water or not, and I need to kind of look up, which I forgot to do. When I look up on Google Maps, it says there's a campground in here that has firewood. I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. Anyways, on the road, on the trail. Gotta love that sound. Donkey. We saw him last time, but he was with some buddies. I don't know where his buddies are. So we are out of the canyon now. We are now on the road to Fresno Vista, which doesn't require four-wheel drive, at least so far. There's your donkeys. I guess they exiled the white one. Got ear movement, that's about it. The other two are just like, don't care. Wow, what a view. Holy cow. Here's Fresno Vista. Now, I just showed this in a previous video, but given the holiday, look at that. That is spectacular. And then you come over here, and you have this view over here. Yeah, not too bad. Let's talk about our fuel situation. Stupid me. I was in Presidio. I think I had 3/4 or so. And I was like, that's plenty of fuel. I'm not even going that far once I get in Big Bend. But I don't know. It's hard to get an accurate reading on like how many miles per gallon you're actually getting. And I don't know. I based everything off of 10 miles of the gallon. And then if you look at miles per gallon, but you're stopping, I'm filming, the car sitting there. So that's not really the true miles per gallon because I'm stopping and it's running. It's not, you know what I'm saying. And on the way out of here, it'll be a straight shot. I'm not stopping, filming, I'm not doing any of that. So I don't know, there's one other trail over here I can go down and come back. It might take me 30 minutes to an hour, but I think I'm gonna have some lunch first. I'm hungry. I didn't have much of a breakfast, a banana and an apple. So I'm hungry, so I'm gonna do that first and then I'll think more about this other stuff.
Well, that is going to do it for this video, and we will catch you guys on the next one. But before I go, you ever seen those big wind turbines? You ever seen those blades up close? They're like 170 feet long. Look at the length of this thing. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was kind of cool. See you next time.